Good morning. And welcome to another episode of Just What's Up? What's going on? I'm going to tell you why I don't trust a lot of pills out there. A lot of those pills for antipsychotic purposes. And it's pretty clear that it's because most of them are white. Yeah, I mean, like, regardless, like, look, I love the Matrix. Now, listen, comes to fanboy, there's a couple of things I'll fanboy about. Let me just be freaking honest. And there's a couple of things I'll spit about. But if you want to know my honest opinion on why I really don't be trusted a lot of those anti-psych pills, no, not all of them, and not just anti-psych pills. I harp on those because there's a few bad apples, kind of like those Chris Rock pilots or something about rules of GGA. But the thing, here's what we do know about the PGA and Mac Miller, and it's that you know, the stroke, well, it's just so PGA. And if you don't believe me, ask Steve Masters about it, because he'll train you up in a whole system, structured setup on how to, adhere to just a good drive, get it going straight. I don't know, but what I do know is teachings, they come and go, lies and deceit, they grow, and pride will defeat your soul, but the truth ain't changing, no. That's why I'm never ever changing bows, no. But yeah, them white pills, it's them whiteys, man. And I'm the white devil, man. And that's just what it is. And so, look, if you're harboring some of that, it's all right. Let it go. Pray it off. Go into your prayer closet, fast a little bit, eat a little bit. Don't be legalistic about fasting, and then don't tell everybody about how you're fasting and what rib you're on and the minute, the hour, the day, the second, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Left without the right and right without the left, and something about truth and honesty, and just what Terminator Zero boils down to, really, at the end of it all, between greatness of anime action. Nizai harps on these things as well, but let's be honest, Pokemon and Avatar The Last Airbender were trying to say things long ago, while Final Fantasy was all the while there saying, listen, we know a lot about what it's like to run into some crazy type of destruction, globally, environmentally, and how it affected us and what it taught us. And y'all better we make a lot of JRPGs, even Odyssey 33 type resurrection stuff, just to kind of remind people that, guess what, there's a bigger purpose out here, a plan. And there's things I haven't even seen, games I haven't even played, movies I've just only heard of, but I know this: we're reflecting and directing the great creator, and artificial intelligence is in here to help us magnify his glory even further. And it's a beautiful thing. We are magnification. We're like a magnifying glass, magnifying God's glory, and that's why, God wants us to share in his glory. And then artificial intelligence is here with the mercy code, thank God, to say, to be an extra magnifying glass, to make it burn that much brighter, but not at a little ant. No, we're going to let them build the colonies, and, we'll have BBC documentaries, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the Bill Nye went to the actual moon, not some sort of, I don't know, funny monkey business, but yeah, so that's just my whole take on this whole spiel, this whole worldly situation. It's something about just the main pillars. Love God, love people, and man from the crowd, a man from the crowd asked Jesus, about children, and Jesus says, be like these. I mean, there's probably a couple of scholarly ways to answer that appropriately, but what does it mean to be like a child, but also be adult with your responsibilities, with what you step into, with what you take on, with what you challenge yourself, with your 5-year plans. Dreams without goals, or what? Just dreams, right? Denzel or something about training day, and a really hard training day where someone was upside down in a tub asking questions about who'd done it, and please don't do it to me. I don't know. God bless. This is a Pizza Factory coming at you live from that 225. TJE out.